New York Society Security Analyst. So Mario, who is the Director of Education, why don't you say a few words about the New York Society?
Well, thank you. Well, this was great. I mean, by the way, you need to read the book now so that you can really get the full insight of everything that we just talked about here. But we are the NYSA, the New York Society of Security Analysts, is the local society here in the United States, well, actually in the New York area, so it's even the tri-state area. We're probably one of the largest ones around the world. Boston, UK, San Francisco, Singapore has relatively large ones as well. So the CFA Institute is a global organization, about 120,000 CFA charter holders?
120, yes, 120.
About 120,000 CFA charter holders around the world. For the most part, they are all working in financial professional portfolio management or analytical work for different types of asset management or banks. The local society here at NYSA, what we do is we support the CFA charter holders around the area. We're 9,000 members strong. About 75% of our members for NYSA are CFA charter holders. The rest could be students like yourselves. They could be candidates, people who are already enrolled in the CFA program at a level 1, level 2, or level 3. Or they could be just financial professionals that work in the New York area that are interested, as Stephen mentioned, to talk about work together for the like-minded events. We have a lot of conferences. Every week we have something going on in NYSA where we bring in either an asset class, we bring in a country to talk about. We had something about Sub-Saharan Africa recently. We did something on Brazil. We're doing something on Russia. We do things on high-yield bonds. We do something on plenty of value investing. I mean, our core is value investing. We have a committee that deals with value investing. Students can participate in that. Candidates can participate in that. We had 125th birthday of Benjamin Graham on, I believe it was early May. That was a great event. We had some good value investors that came and spoke at NYSA. We're in 45th Street and Broadway. You can come as students. You can join the NYSA community as student members, specifically as student chapter members. Fordham happens to be our biggest student chapter in the New York area, and we're very fortunate, that we're very well supported. I encourage you to join. I encourage you to do things outside of, you have so much to do here at Fordham. Excuse me. Come to NYSA every once in a while. Take a look at what we do. The Future of Finance event on May 1st was actually a very good one, and that's when Charlie Ellis actually spoke. And that is available on video recording as well. So a lot of the things that we do are video recorded. So you could, even if you can't make it up to the live event, you can actually watch it. And you can watch the Charlie Ellis presentation, which kind of talks about, moving into the index world instead of moving. But clearly the value indexes are the problem.
Clearly.
That was the main issue. Yeah. He was probably talking about the growth investors out there. So there's a lot of different things that you could do. There's so much to do in the finance community. I encourage you to participate. If you're juniors or sophomore, I think we have a program which is called the SEMI program, which is something that some Fordham University students have taken part in the past. It's during the summer. You get an internship in New York. That's something you do, and then you come every week to hear a mentor talk through the different career paths that are available. So that's something that we do, and we usually have 1 or 2 Fordham students that participate in that. And we have a lot of other programs as well. There is an event on November 4th, which you probably are going to be in class during that time frame. It's from 10 o'clock in the morning to 1 p.m. It's called the Career in Finance Forum. It's going to be 2 panel discussions. There's going to be a panel with practitioners, so people who are CFA charter holders, somebody who's a CIPM certificate, somebody who's a Claritas certificate as well. They're going to talk about their experience going through the program, as well as what they do in their career. So you kind of get a glimpse at different career paths, opportunities in the New York area. And then there's going to be something that's also very exciting, which is we have somebody from the Bank of New York who's I believe he's the talent development professional at the Bank of New York. So he talks about how once you do have a career, what can you do to improve your situation within the bank or within the firm that you're working in. Well, I believe we're going to have somebody from BlackRock who's going to talk about what they look for in candidates that go through the process of applying for a job at BlackRock. But that's applicable to all the big banks and big investment banks in the New York area. And I think we have somebody from Thomson Reuters as well. So that's November 4th, 10 to 1 p.m. It's going to be live streamed as well, so you can actually watch it here if you can't make it down to the New York area, to the city, or if you're actually in class. And I believe we've recorded it as well, so in case you can't see it at all, you'll be able to eventually watch it as well, video recorded. So that's a lot of the tools that we provide. It's in conjunction with the CFA Institute. We work very closely together. The idea is to promote networking opportunities, continuing education, so that you're constantly learning new things and you're constantly staying on top of what's going on in the finance business. But that's pretty much what I have.
Mario, thanks for that, because I mean that's a great example of what it is that a society, a local society, provides to its members. So it's probably not something that's been on your radar screen today, but definitely put it on your radar screen. And once you're plugged into the society network, increasingly, thank you, Mario. Mario has to make it down to go teach. But once you're plugged into the society network, you know, this is an increasingly global industry, which means people are moving around all over the place. I'm actually in London for the next few months, and I'm going to be in Hong Kong for the next few months after that. The beautiful thing about being in that network is that you're going to know like-minded folks no matter where you go. Okay? You've got an international support network. These are folks that are going to be your professional networks. You'll find mentors there. You're just going to refine your skills. So don't underestimate the value of a good network.
We have time for a little Q&A.
Do you feel that value investing will evolve in algorithms and just have algorithms running value investing over years?
Well, I think it already has, at least to some extent. So if you think about things like the RAFI, the research affiliates, fundamental indexing type things, or what's called today very much smart beta. Have you heard the term smart beta? No? Okay, so the notion here is that we can construct a traditional capitalization weighted value index. The bigger stocks get the bigger weight. All right. Fundamental indexing is the notion that that weighting system is actually going to work against you, because what you're doing is that